Hello, my pretties. It's the Lion Queen. Welcome to Shadows and Pretties episode 205. So, today I am going to be reviewing another Scooby Doo TV show, and today we're going to be reviewing What's New Scooby Doo. Now, this series came out around 2002, and it had episodes up to 2006. 2006. So, basically, this is basically reruns a series of both that was aired on Cartoon Network and Boomerang in the United States, Teletoon in Canada, as well as CBBC in the UK, and then CITV. So, anyways, the show was made for available to stream on Netflix in 2019. But today I am going to be going over with the this TV series. Now, I'm not going to go through every plot of the episodes on there, but for those who want to take a look at the show, you are welcome to. We do have, the old gang members such as Fred, who is the leader of the gang, Daphne, the damsel in distress, the fashionable rich glamour girl of the gang. She is voiced by Gray DeLizzle, who's been Daphne's current voice actress for a while. Velma, who is the smart one with the glasses and that. Shaggy, who is voiced by Casey Kasem sometime before, his death. And we also have Scooby Doo, who is, the Great Dane. Now, of course, the Hex Girls did make an appearance in an episode in here, which, of course, they were all, they all came back for one episode of this show ever since Scooby Doo and the Witch's Ghost, because since that was the last time they saw them. So season 1 started being made from 2002 to 2003. Well, season 2 was from 2003 to 4, and then 2004 to 2006 for season 3 of What's New Scooby Doo. So I think we should get started, and I basically will just go for the episode's name and that. Basically, for those who don't know, it basically follows the same format as Scooby Doo, Where Are You?, in which Scooby and his gang, go solve mysteries and stuff. It's a pretty good series and all that. Although Casey Kasem voices this character as it'd be the final Scooby Doo series where he would voice this character before he retired in 2013. And unfortunately, his death did happen in 2014, at least a year after he retired. So, anyways, with that being the case, that being said, I'm gonna get started with the episodes. I'm not gonna go through every single plot of each episode because it would be too long, but I would definitely give a bit of synopsis. So we have No Creature Like the Snow Creature, which it does involve, the Snow Creature or Avalanche Anderson as the villain. So for episode 1. So I'm going to go through all the episode 1 episodes, then I'll go through episode 2. So episode 2, we have 3D Destruction, which basically involves a dinosaur spirit, or Louis Chiapetta and Heather Lane. Space Ape at the Cape, which involves the alien or Janet Lawrence. Big Scare in the Big Easy involves the ghosts of Leland Brothers, Crawdad and Mike and his bus driver. It's a Mean Green, it's the Mystery Machine, which involves the possessed Mystery Machine and Susan Dwindle as, the villains. Riva Rodriguez, which involves it's basically a pretty interesting episode involving the ghost of Rufus Rackus and Philadelphia Flanders. Roller Coaster Ride, which involves the roller coaster Terry. We also have Safari So Good, which includes the Jungle Demons and the Honey and Henry Hunseeker. She Sees Sea Monsters by the Seashore, which involves the Mododastro Sea Serpent, Crunchy, aka Charles Granville, A Scooby-Doo Christmas, involving the Headless Snowman or Professor Higginson. The Toy Scare Boo involves the living toys and the Officer Chaphammer. Lights, Camera, Mayhem, Prompto and the Circumstances, The Unnatural. So that's basically all the episodes for season 1. We do have villains such as the baseball player, Spectator, the zombie gladiator, but of course it does involve the faceless phantom, the living toys, and etc. So anyways, we're going to go with season 2, which started being recorded in that from 2003 all the way to 2004. Big Appetite in Little Tokyo, which involves a 30-foot Shaggy and Professor Promptant. Mummy Scares Best, which includes the Mummy, Scamsis, and Prince Akazal Afamer as a villain. The Fast and the Warminus. High-Tech Horrors, which these 2 episodes I said include the Gusano Grande and Jeeves, the house. We also have The Vampire Strikes Back. This is the one episode involves, the vampire as a villain. But this also involves the Hex Girls coming back to, doing Mystery of the Game since, Witch's Ghost, which was around like 1999. We also have a Scooby Doo Halloween, which is a Halloween special involving scarecrows in that. We have the Cat Creature Meadow in Homeward Hound. San Fran Psycho, which involves the San Fran Psycho or Rudy Baines. Simple Plan and the Invisible Man, which includes the Invisible Madman. Recipe for Disaster, which involves the Scooby Snack Monster. Large Dragon at Large, which has the villains as Galsberg Dragon. Uncle Scooby in Antarctica, which had the Fiend or something. New Mexico Old Monster, which involves the Wackaman Bird. And it's all geek to Scooby, which includes the Centaur as the villain. So that's basically for season 2. Now we're going to go on with the final season, which they made episodes from 2005 or 4 to 2006. So we have episodes include our Fright in the Lighthouse with the Creepy Creeper or Keeper, whatever. Go West Young Scoob, which involves Cold Steel and the Robo Bandits. Scooby Doo Valentine includes the Evil Mystery Inc. clones. WrestleManiacs, which includes the Titanic Twist. Ready to Scare, which includes the Gargoyle. Farmed and Dangerous, which includes the Demon Farmer. Diamonds Are a Ghoul's Best Friend, which includes the Frozen Fiend as a villain. A Terrifying Round with the Menacing Metallic Clown, which includes the Clown or something like that. So, but note that this episode flashbacks as the Mystery Inc.'s younger years, as done as a homage procedures series, A Pup Named Scooby-Doo, which I do plan to do a review of that series sometime in the future. No guarantees, though. Camp Clomonskaya, which includes the Toxic Terror as a villain. Block Long Hong Kong Horror, which includes the Hong Kong Dragon. Gentlemen Start Your Monsters, which includes the Skeleton Racer. Gold Paw, having the villain being the Gold Monster. Grief, which includes the Rama Yam, Elsa Spencer Johnson. And E-Scream, which is the Old Simone's Game, which is the final episode of What's New Scooby-Doo. Now, pardon me about that. My throat just doesn't want to really work with me right here. I think it's because allergies are getting bad. And no, I'm not sick, for any of you guys are wondering. I'm not sick. Just my allergies are acting up. So I guess with that being the case, that being said, I'm going to get started with, what I think of this series. It's a childhood favorite series. I honestly like it. I thought it was a pretty good series. It's really good. It's a pretty awesome series, especially involving, Scooby and the gang solving mysteries. What I really am impressed with this is the fact that the Hex Girls actually come back. They actually come back to do an episode of this series, which I thought that was really cool because I've always really hoped the Hex Girls would appear in another show or something or another episode. But with this honestly was flat out fantastic. Honestly, going to be completely honest, it honestly flats out does a pretty good concept with, it's basically kind of like almost like a reboot of, well, a new series prior to, the Scooby Doo Where Are You series, which I thought that was really neat, but I honestly still find it to be, a pretty good concept for a movie like this. So, well, for a show. So, anyways, with that being said, and with that being the case, I honestly really do like it. I thought it was good. It did have a really good concept in that. I honestly found this to be flat out awesome. I definitely gotta say, it does have, some good and some bad, episodes of that. But I still find this series to be, flat out amazing. So, this is just my opinion. I just want to let you guys know that this is just my opinion. If you happen to disagree with me, that's fine too. We're all entitled to our own opinions regards to these series. So, what do you guys think? Do you like this TV series? Do you not like it? What are your thoughts on it? Feel free to leave me now your thoughts in the comments below. I'm the Lion Queen. I want to thank you so much for watching today's episode. And if you're new to my channel, feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Ring the bell for notifications to when I upload, so that way you guys will not miss an upload. And as always, I'll be seeing you all in the next video. Peace out.